Good evening, Foxies. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you guys are sitting right now. Timothy's in the house, and there's Pandy. How are you guys doing? Just Tanner, thank you for inviting your fans. Icy Flame, thank you for the 50 likes. Timothy, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Icy Flame, thank you for the 50 likes. It's Foxy, and it's Tanner, Panda, Andy. Thank you for the love. Hey, Pops, how are you doing? Icy Flame, thank you for the love. And thank you for another 50 likes. No sports desk for Little League. They got the times are all messed up. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Icy Flame, thank you for another 50 likes. I keep hearing Kobe. On what? Sure, Timothy, get in the guest queue and you can sing. Because of the right. What? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. They had both the international and the American games starting at 4 o'clock. So they're playing at the same time, and then they've got the other two games for tonight scheduled at 8. Yeah, so it's just a little confusing, and well, it is 7 o'clock, so I suppose it could be 8 o'clock their time. And if that's the case, then guess what? Then we can watch some baseball. I love you too, Icy Flame. The game is on. Oh, the game. No, game gang. Game gang. Like that. So we would be watching Southeast versus Northwest. No, Midwest. And that's Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sioux Falls, South Dakota is like 3 hours away from me. I've almost got my captain's badge. I need 8 more fans. Oh, so really what you want, Timothy, is just to get some more fans. Alright, so everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes, pray to the YouNow gods that Timothy's got good Wi-Fi and that YouNow likes him. And we'll get him on here and he can sing for us. And I can set up my news desk. Timothy!
What's
How are
up,
you
Fox?
doing?
I'm good, man.
Have you eaten a fajita today? I mean a fajita?
A Fajita?
It's Fajita Friday.
Yes, I have.
National Fajita Day. I take that as a no.
Unfortunately, I don't know what it is, man.
You don't know what a fajita is?
Oh, I thought you said Fajita. I was like, what is that? Yes, I have had a fajita.
Well, it's the way fajitas are spelled. If
Yeah,
you sound it out.
I've had 3 fajitas today, actually.
Well, there you go. Sioux
Sounds dirty,
Falls is
Fox.
120 miles from me. Someone in queue, homie. Yeah, that was you. Felicia's in the house, and Shy Warrior. Thank you for inviting your fans. Okay, Timothy. So, what are you gonna sing for us?
I'm going to sing Creep.
Creep.
Yep.
Okay. All right, everybody, pay attention.
You're here with me. The look in your eyes look like an angel. Emulating high, float like a feather. Beautiful world, so very special. I wish I was special. The creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, he's running out. He's run. He's running out. He's run, 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 run. He a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong.
Nice. Now at least be nice. Very well done. You were belting out the notes there. Good job out of you. I like that song too, by the way.
I know. I appreciate it, man. I mean, it might have been glitching a little bit because YouNow has been acting up all day. People have been jumping in, out of trending. Votes are not going through.
Yeah. Of course, what's new? He does have the vocals, doesn't he, Talia? That was awesome.
I appreciate it, Talia.
So Timothy is looking for 8 more fans, everybody. So if you enjoyed his singing, fan him up. Looks like he only needs 7 now, everybody.
Thank you,
So
Talia. I
just
appreciate
post it in chat. Fan him up. There we go. We're at 6. I'll be one of them. You are one of them. Yay!
it.
So you broadcast, don't you, Timothy? I'm pretty sure I've seen you a couple other times.
I try to broadcast. No one ever really joins. I might get like five. I might get like 5 people to join, and then always finish like 6 or 7. So all musicians.
You know what? When I first started broadcasting, um, that's basically what I had. I was so disappointed and so depressed that every time I broadcasted, most of that it'd be like 3 to 5. And the depressing thing is, one of those is me, and one of those is you now.
Oh
So,
yeah.
like, there's one other person in it. But you have to be consistent.
Oh yeah.
And you've got to do it for like a half hour to an hour at a time.
I always do
And
at least an hour and a half because I'm not gonna give up because my main
there you
goal is to
go.
get partnered.
Yeah, just don't give up if that's your goal. Just be consistent. The people that want to watch you and to listen to you, the people that want to support you, they will come. They'll notice you. Just don't give up.
Oh, I'm not, man. Like I said, my main goal is to become partnered and entertain people. That's what I want to do.
There you go.
What's up, Brandon?
Cut out the haters. Yeah, you know, there's always gonna be trolls.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they love messing with Dapper all the time.
Dapper, Vegan Cheetah,
Vegan
the
Cheetah's
big
the one that messes
broadcasting.
with them.
Broad, what's that?
Vegan Cheetah's the one that messes with Dapper.
Well, and you know what? It's a love-hate relationship because the two go back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Um, but you take those haters. uh, I'm gonna play something after you get done guesting. Do you know who Casey Neistat is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I've got a short little. It's a motivational speech. He had he had a friend that has a 14-year-old. That kids were making fun of the 14-year-old at school, and Casey, he was talking with the mother, and they were talking basically about motivation. And Casey talked about it on one of his YouNow, or I'm sorry, one of his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I kind of cut the portion of it out. So he's talking about people that are broadcasting um on YouTube, but it can really apply to any kind of social media
hmm
content creation.
I
So this
I got
will, I
songs
think,
on
apply to
YouTube as
you
well.
now as well. What's that?
I said I've actually got songs on YouTube as well, and I'm about to record a song I
Nice.
just wrote.
Cool. Well, so when you get done, I'm gonna play this video because I think it's motivational and it explains why the haters come in, and just I don't know. To me, it's motivational,
Oh
and
yeah,
so
I love songs like
yeah,
that.
I'll play
Here,
it after we're done here.
I'm going to drop out so you can play it.
All right, Timothy, thank you for guesting with me. Everybody, make
You're
sure that
welcome.
you fan up Timothy. Help him get to 200 fans so he can get to the next. What level are you gonna? What level are you shooting for, Timothy?
Like I said, my main goal is to become a partner, so I got to get probably around 5,000 fans. That's what Dapper
Well,
told me.
eventually, yeah.
That's what Dapper
But
said.
you
You got to
need
get
you
around
need 200
5,000.
fans. You need 200 fans right now just to get to the next badge, right?
Yeah, the captain badge. I don't know what's after that.
Captain. All right, there we go. What you're up to? Oh, there he goes. You're up to 196. Vulture owned at Mickey D's at first. What? Brendan? Yay! Hello, Brendan. I'm all confused now. Thank you for inviting your fans, Brendan. Wait, what? And Talia, you're absolutely right. It's because they are jealous. And Elsie's silencer. That's what did I miss? Oh, okay. So, Talia, thank you for inviting your fans. Well, Timothy, thank you for guesting. You did a great job on Creep. Now, see, I'm gonna I have to Google that. I'm gonna add it to my playlist. Alright, so this is Casey Neistat, everybody. And he's being motivational, and he talks about why the haters gonna hate. Hey Noah, welcome and happy broadcasting.
Let me explain a truth. Bear with me here. This is for everyone. This is for everyone who's trying to do something that they believe in and some is discouraging them against. Okay, ready? This line here, this line is you. Over here is now, and here is when you succeed. Now, they're gonna tease you now. They're gonna tease you now because you don't have success just yet. Then you're gonna succeed and they'll want to be you. These are the two phases that will happen by the doubters and by the haters. And in between, they're scared of you. So when those kids at school are picking on you, know it's because they're scared of you, so they tease you because they know when you succeed, they're gonna want to be you. Now you, down here, in between now and when you achieve success, there are two things that you should be doing, and that is to persevere and be determined. Perseverance. I will continue my pursuit no matter the opposition. You can tease me, you can pick on me, you can call me a loser, you can be like my friend's parents, like back in high school when I had to drop out because I had a kid to take care of and they looked at me like I was a loser and they rolled their eyes at me and they didn't want their kids to hang out with me because I was a loser. I didn't care, I persevered, I continued my pursuit. Determination. I will stop at nothing to achieve my goal. You are determined and you will stop at nothing. So to the kids in school who are picking on the kids that want to make YouTube videos, teasing somebody for doing something that they're passionate about, how dare you? God, get me all riled up.
How dare you? Getting them all riled up. That's about motivational speech, perseverance, and determination. Don't let them get to you because right now they fear you because they know that you're going to achieve and then they're going to want to be you. Words from a master. So you guys, I fear me. No, you fear me, Felicia. Don't you start that. Jinx is on the other side of the desk, and she is, and she's sleeping. Yeah, and fear Jinx as well. Hey, Joshua, how are you doing? Felicia, how is your Friday? Luke is in the house. Welcome. All right, guess what we got going on here, everybody? Except we have no sound. Luke, thank you for inviting your fans. So, I told you guys, Timothy was just in here looking for fans. He came to the wrong spot because there really isn't that many here that probably haven't already fanned him up. I don't know. My Friday was good. How was your Friday? So I started replaying. Oh boy, I want my invite back. Well, you can't because YouNow is so hosed up right now. I started replaying Subnautica, and I got the most latest version, and they've updated it and put some kind of more neat stuff into it. So that was, I kind of got lost in playing that. I fear the Fox. Just kidding. I started watching the Defenders. I think I'm gonna have to like have baseball going on 2 monitors and Defenders going on the 3rd. Uh-oh. Abuse squirrels. So I'm not quite sure how the official Fox. That's a fake. Oh, Allison from. Great. I'm not quite sure how she's got the same name, but that most definitely is not me. Everybody with 11 fans, don't fan her up.
Welcome to Williamsport. Jess will be on baseball tonight. Following this is
Trolls is in the house, everybody. Can we watch the Defenders now? I think that might be like a true copyright violation. Well, I don't know. I suppose you could fan the unofficial official Fox. They were adding a new thing like the cannon and the monkey on Monday, and it's going to be a volcano. You know what, Pineapple? I've been told, I've heard that they got hacked, like on Wednesday or Thursday, and instead of them just restarting the servers to fix the problem, they're trying to fix it without restarting them, and that's why things are all jacked up. I mean, this morning's broadcast, it told me that some kind of server wasn't available. Daredevil quit? Oh, man. When did he quit? Wait, what did he quit?
Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You take it yourself, all right? Come on, Green.
Did he quit being a lawyer? I suppose you could do that. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? Someone likes you. You know, someone likes you. That makes me think of just standing in front of the mirror and saying that to myself. I've been getting a lot of invalid broadcast messages, and when watching someone saying that they aren't live, even though I know. I was watching Loki after my broadcast this morning, and it says that broadcaster is not live. Then what am I watching? According to the actor, Murdoch quit being Daredevil. Thank you for the 50 likes. I wasn't even. I was looking at everything else. Who was that gave the 50 likes? Thank you. Yeah, Tanner. I got a lot of. Every time I tried to type in the chat for Loki, it would log me out, and then tell me that it was and then I'd get logged back in, and then it would tell me that the broadcaster is invalid. And it's just like, it's all messed up. And I don't know if they're like so overwhelmed with what they're doing, but they have not emailed me my partner rejection letter. And I'm a little disappointed. I mean, of course, maybe sending in an application once a week has gotten on their nerves, and now they're just not even replying to me. I don't know. But maybe they're at a point right now where they can't handle partnership because they're, I don't know, trying to figure out the rest of the crap first. I don't know.
So the umpires all got together. And their opinion was that he was out.
Same to me. I applied. Oh, you got a rejection letter, Michael? See, I haven't even gotten my rejection letter. Felicia, thank you for the 50 likes. So I'm wondering where my rejection letter is. Who knows? Actually, CPR. So if he gets partnered and loses his breath, someone can revive him. I know enough about CPR that I know that I'm gonna die.
Purity of youthfulness, that honesty.
Yeah, leave it to the adults to get in the way and just.
I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm checking my emails to see if
his foot to the bag, assuming that back right leg is on.
Since I last checked, if they... Nope, they haven't sent me an email. So you got a rejection letter, Michael? Can I be your manager? I don't have a manager, so... Oh no, there's Jamie Norwood on another account. What happened to the other one? Did that get banned? Hi, Tara. How are you doing? Yeah, I kind of thought. Yeah, you got one? Well, I don't know why I haven't got one. Which emails you checked? The one that I put on the application when I applied? I kind of thought all the problems that I was having... Well, you know what, Tanner? 65% and nothing is a big old fat old nothing. You happy? Oh, that's good, Tanner. I just thought after me slamming them and other people this morning that they banned my account. And that's why I couldn't type. And you're logged out. Like, what the hell? That would suck. You get partnered, lose your breath, and die. No, because getting partnered isn't that momentous of an occasion. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but, you know, it's not the end all. Cynthia, thank you for becoming a fan. Which emails you checked? I checked my Official.Fox email. James, rock on. Yeah, party. Oh, so, yeah, so we're just doing a little baseball watching the Little League World Series. There's gonna be a week of it. So get used to it.
Look, Mom and Dad. I'm taking a nap. Dude, you just woke up.
Are you guesting? We can do a quick guess. Probably in between. I mean... Aw, you're so cute. Oh, well, thank you.
Great rides. Okay, class. We'll be picking up. Get ready for a more vivid window into your games.
James, you keep asking, I keep answering. I checked my Official.Fox email address.
The Dell Inspiron 157000 gaming with a 7th gen Intel Core i7 processor. Your screen, super powered. See it in Spider-Man Homecoming. Dell, as real as it gets.
Oh, and another thing. Yeah. I'm checking the queue. Michael, it doesn't show anybody's in the queue. See, here's what's a little disappointing. I don't see, like, the 400 likes. If anybody did a 400 likes, that's not showing up on the screen anymore. I didn't see any of those this morning. Cindiana, thank you for the 50 likes. That does show up.
Durant. What is the best holiday? Christmas. What is your least favorite chore?
Oh, that's pretty cool. They are showcasing.
Your go-to dance move?
Don't have one.
What would your superpower be?
They're showcasing each of the players.
Can we ask you some more questions?
No, I gotta go practice.
And they're asking them individual questions. That's pretty cool. So they're getting like an individual interview going on there. Ash Ketchup, hello! 90. 99. It's the Fox News. Ash, we're talking about Little League World Series. This is the opening round. North Carolina versus South Dakota. This is the American bracket. Which emails you checked?
I like it when he wants an elevated pitch, though. That's the best.
James.
He'll just go way over his head.
You like the Fox News? Thank you. Becca's in the house.
He's in charge back there. There's no doubt about it.
There we go. I want it up here.
Michael, are you on a mobile device? Maybe restart your phone if you're on a phone. Oops, I'm late. You are horribly late, Beckham.
That's Captain Calder right there, baby.
You're gonna have to be punished.
Good call. Well, the beauty of
I mean, that's all there is to it. It's Friday night. It's Friday Fajita night. You must be punished.
not really over a guy's head. Breaking ball. It's going to be a fair ball. Started almost in foul territory.
Ooh, kinky. Well, it is Friday night. I'm not James. You're Jamie. I'm sorry. I forgot. Jamie. Peter Smith. Thank you for becoming a fan. You know, you guys, you know what we could do? So I've seen a lot of people that have been saying that you need to go to YouNow's YouNow account. So YouNow and a D, and go to his wall, and everybody needs to start posting that Official.Fox needs a tip jar, or Official.Fox needs to become a partner. So apparently flooding their walls is an appropriate action to be getting somebody partnered. I don't know. Ash, thank you for inviting your fans fashionably late. So, spamming the YouNow wall, spamming a D's wall. Somebody had the misguided misconception that that I actually have any kind of pull with YouNow, because they wanted me to write an email to YouNow recommending them for partnership. And I'm like, dude, that's like the last thing that you want. You don't want you don't want people thinking that I am sitting there trying to support you. Because that's like the worst thing. You came from someone's invite. Luke, did you come from my invite, maybe? How do you want to punish me? I'm not quite sure, Beckham. We're going to have to think about it. I love you too, Pineapple Man. Quite possibly. Maybe you invited yourself, Luke. Because, you know, the way YouNow's been functioning, anything is possible. What do you want, Jace? You want to stick your butt in my face? Well, thank you very much. Why are you pissed off? Better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. Oh, a spanking. A spanking could just be a warm-up. Kind of like calisthenics. Do a little bit of stretching. Get all the kinks out. Loosen up the muscles so we don't pull any muscles while we get into the... She wasn't even here. I get 30 spankings today. And I bet you're excited, aren't you? Wait, how did this get started? Did I start all this? I didn't drop the soap. So everybody, today is Luke's 30th birthday. Official, I saw you on a box of yogurt at Costco. Really? Uh-oh. Was it like America's Most Wanted? or something like that? $30. Is that like over the hill? Get the webs out. Ouch! Oh! Oh, that hurt! Ow. Hit my thumb. Ow, ow. It wasn't a spider, everybody. No need to panic. Oh, ouch. How did that happen? It's over the hill from 30 to 40. No NSA fun then. You hit 40 and the 18-year-old twice. Oh, God. Hey, Jeffrey, how are you doing? Luke, thank you for the 50 likes. Caught the thumb on the sports desk. I was trying to swing the monitor around and it got stuck. Oh, he took off early. Awesomeness TV, thank you for becoming a fan. Welcome to the Fox News. Oh, he's a Cubs fan. We are watching Awesomeness TV, the Little League World Series opening round. The schedule is a little messed up right now because they were all rain delayed. They were all supposed to be separate games, but they're playing the American and International at the same time right now. Later. Fan me, Fox News. Oh my God, have to block you, Foxy, if your Fox News is all about Trump. Hey, I didn't mention his name. And Luke, your red panda guy that doesn't like Trump never showed up. Oh my God, I love the Little League, yeah. The Little League World Series, I am from Iowa. We lost the last game in regionals. Although, if we hadn't, we'd be up here instead of South Dakota. Yeah, kind of disappointed he didn't want to buy the program. What, he just couldn't come talk to me? Why are you trying to talk him into buying something? Have you been encouraging all these other people to use the program, Luke? Has that been you? I don't know. I think there's something fishy. You blame Urson? Well, yeah. Apparently the animated dinosaur is a troll. Marmar, thank you for inviting your fans. Suspicious and something scaly. You know what? You don't have to like Vegan Cheetah, but you do have to give him credit because he's in first place. I don't know how long he's been broadcasting, but he's got over 3,000 views. And who knows how many likes that he's got, but he's probably got a lot. So whatever he's doing, whether people love him or hate him, he's getting the views, and he's most definitely getting his money's worth, isn't he? Now, you know, is he selling his soul to do that? You know, has he set aside his morals in order to do that? Probably. Does he really give a shit? Probably not. Marmar, thank you for the 50 likes. You know, for him, thank you for the 60 likes. It's probably... What? It's probably just something to keep him thinking about his next fix. They love to hate him as... Unison... I can't stop stepping on my dog's balls. What? Mama, thank you for all the lights.
Because to throw at 80% is not what you're used to doing. Right.
Alright, what? So if you're stepping on your dog's balls, maybe go talk to the vet. Yeah, dogs are happier when they're neutered to begin with. So maybe just, snip them off so you're not stepping on them. Because I bet your dog is getting annoyed. I mean, just a thought. But why are we talking about dogs' balls during Little League World Series? A little awkward. So, for the new people that are here, we don't talk about Foxy's black fuzzy balls. They're my little boy berries, Luke. What are you talking about? Change the subject. I am. So, for those of you that are new, I applied for partnership again this week because it's the night show. Oh, and either YouNow is too overwhelmed with all the crap that's breaking on their website, and they haven't been able to reply to all the apps, or they now have my application submittal stuck on ignore as well, because they haven't given me my weekly canned letdown letter. I haven't got an email yet. What's wrong with them? But now Michael said that he applied and he received an email this morning. It's at the point right now that the only way that I know YouNow loves me is because of that canned denial letter response that I get once a week. Without it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Did Nick get it? So I looked at his account and he's not partnered, but that's possible that he hasn't logged in and accepted the form, or did whatever that he's got to do. Let me DM him. Did you hear back about your partnership application? I haven't gotten my weekly rejection letter yet. So. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if he's been rejected. I don't know, does he have to log in order for his gold crown to show up? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Katie did. They do say wait 4 weeks before you apply, but I just keep applying every week. If they're gonna deny me a partnership, I'm gonna make them work for that denial. Except now, they just seem to be ignoring me. I don't know. Hey, what's that you smell? Burning bridges? No.
South Dakota's got to be very careful. Yeah, now obviously that takes the force out as well. So now
I wouldn't be burning any bridges or anything, would I? No, Luke, don't capture that.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Anderson did offer it that.
Cause see, look, here's one thing.
And again, Carolina in the regionals.
Oh, never mind.
The idea that this is a tactic,
so North Carolina, top of the third, up by 3. Magda Kaminsky, hello.
South Dakota didn't have any,
I've burnt tons of bridges. I didn't even know I made bridges, let alone was burning them.
May also be to some degree their style and what they are required to do.
Oh, that was a horrible call. That was way inside. Okay, who stole your crown? I don't know. Luke? They are playing the Suinian Falsites. I don't know what they call them. But they are from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Katie did.
Yep, that is strike three. Anderson just didn't think it was a strike.
Our bridge is eternal. That would be JW.
Well, this is certainly one of the bigger zones that we've seen so far.
Fake fan. What? I didn't say, Felicia, that I was a fan of South Dakota. I think I've stated all along that I was rooting for Iowa. I was an Iowa fan. Now, because Iowa didn't make it, I had to choose an alternative. Oh, yep, JW. That could be. That's who stole your crown. Yeah, Felicia, I'm it's kind of like an adopted fandom. I mean, I don't know. I gotta root for somebody, and since they beat Iowa, I had to pick them. It's kind of like, alright, you gotta root for the Packers, not because you like them, but, because they're the best of the worst. So, yeah, it's kind of like I was backed into a corner, got no other choice. This is the team that I'm gonna root for. Because having no other stakes in any of the World Series, you gotta count or pick something. I don't know. Now keep in mind, this is the first game. If they lose, it doesn't mean that they're out. But in the 30, 50 some years of Little League World Series, nobody that has lost in the first round of the Little League World Series has ever come back to actually win it. So, it's not impossible, but it is potentially improbable that if they lose their first game, will they come back to win and actually become the World Series champs. I make sports news interesting. Well, thank you. Oh, he's out! Yeah, he didn't even touch the plate. Ah! He tried to slide under it. Oh, good. Way to recover. Every time I try to pay attention to the sports, Foxy distracts me. I know, I missed. Alright, everybody, watch the replay. That got through the third baseman into the outfield. Outfield threw into home. Home tugged him out. He stole the second. Now he's stealing the third. And he's out. Wow. It was an interesting double play. Wow. So, good job out of Sioux Falls. They didn't let that pass ball get to them. They kept their head in the game. I was just going to say, it looks like they're not really focused on the game. And then, here's a double play. Hey, Devin, welcome. So, I was just going to say something, and they turned around and contradicted me. Get your head in the game. I know. They get to Williamsport. They've got dorms up there. The kids are out from under parental control. They kind of get to run their own lives up there in the dorms. There's a swimming pool. There's all kinds of things where they can get distracted, where, the swimming pool, they can wear themselves out. So, and not only just the dorms, but you've got the people, the fans, the news crews, they're doing interviews with ESPN the entire day before, setting up their mugshots, doing their interviews, doing all of that stuff. I mean, there's so much going on that even though they're up there to play the game, they can be distracted. Nope, Luke. Oh, here we're back. Becca, thank you for inviting your fans. Do they get baseball cards made? They're mugshots. What? When they start the game, they come up and they introduce themselves. I don't know what you call it. Mugshots are good enough, isn't it? Do they get baseball cards? They used to. I don't know that they do that anymore. Better late than never. Becca, you're turning into Brendan. He waits until I'm ready to end the broadcast and he invites his fans. Blue Lion, thank you for inviting your fans. So, Foxy, what have each of the boys been convicted of with those mugshots? Well, excessive sports, the Grand Slam home run. Felicia, thank you for inviting your fans. Just to name a few, diving for pass balls, just going that extra mile. Trump fires Steve Bannon. Y'all suck at inviting right when you come in. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, Felicia. Yep. You and Becca, you need to hang out.
Really good swings here by Giblin.
See, that's what... You know what I need to do? I need to set up a timer, like on a 10-minute loop, and then have it just swap over and say, don't forget to invite your fans, share the broadcast, capture the moments, double tap on the like button, and then type in chat to get your coins back. And do that every 10 minutes. Now I see why YouNow tells their broadcasters you need to do that frequently, because apparently people forget. And you know what? I bet you if I automated the begging for money, I wouldn't feel so bad. Trump administration, well, all the firings and the people who decide to leave him will set a record for the White House president that has never been broke.
Teaching moment, though. I mean, that's what Little League's all about.
They're going to have some kind of a record, Tanner.
We saw how frustrated he was, how bummed. He looked almost to tears.
I forget. What, the fan button's right over there? It looks like a big thumbs up, Felicia. No, I'm just kidding. But I think if I automate it, if I just make a little video that repeats on a loop, yeah, this is what you need to do, it might not be so bad. And then you'd get reminded every now and then that that's what you need to do. And, because, maybe showing support by going to paypal.me/officialfox or buying me a coffee at ko-fi.com/officialfox. I got banana now. I look like a thug. So we could remind everybody. Oh, you're getting out not a banana. You've got a bandana now. Never mind. You got it wrapped around your forehead, do you, Catanamos?
It's working tonight.
Oh, that was a strike. Nope, I don't think South Dakota is gonna make it this game. You know, they're just making small mental mistakes that aren't going to. It's not going to win them the game.
He's not even halfway to 70. That one is
Oh, that's a good rip. Oh. And then here I say that, and they proved me wrong. Thank you, South Dakota. Nope, that was foul ball.
But you got to be ready. You get in that batter's box.
I love you too, Beckham.
I'm coming at you.
Well, let's see where.
You know, YouNow is saying that they want you to have 1,000 total views per hour. Well, what if my broadcast is so good that everybody comes in and then stays, and so they never leave? And so it's not the whole revolving door thing if people coming in and out. What if my broadcast is just that good, and they don't really realize it? Do you suppose that's possible? Well, I guess I just throw my own words back at me. Everything's possible. It's just not probable. Dang it. I gotta quit listening to my own advice. Fear me. Felicia. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. Third worst show on YouNow? You know what, Becca, when I first started? Because I guested with Bob, and that's what I told him. I said, well, I'm the third worst broadcaster on YouNow. And he agreed. Damn it, Bob, really? Trump's presidency is over. You know, I really like the fools that say, we need to impeach Trump. Do you realize who will take over if they impeach Trump? I mean, really? Do you see the second in command right now? You think Trump's bad? OMG. And I most certainly would prefer Trump over Clinton. And if you guys are Clinton fans out there, just shut your mouth, because the proof on all the illegal things that she did, and they just let her walk on that, oh my God. So it's a good thing baseball's back, everybody.
Yes, it's kind of difficult for me. I have health issues, and I have a heart trouble, and I'm scheduled to have a bypass heart surgery right after this tournament. The doctors actually didn't approve me to come to this tournament, but I've been dealing with this for about maybe 6 months now, and I just been putting off heart surgery.
Oh, here's everybody. Here is our sob story of the tournament.
Unable to move for at least 30 days or not be able to drive.
Yeah, Clinton deserves to be in prison. Both of them.
From districts, from regionals, from this, from everything.
Obama, who allowed the uranium to be sold under his term.
I've been here this
I mean,
long, and I'm not
the
gonna miss
things
in the World Series, and
that the Democrats just overlook pale. It makes Trump pale in comparison to what she did. So I would most definitely prefer Trump over
What did Ashton say about you being
over
here?
Clinton.
I really didn't do Ashton knew. I was trying to hide it from him because I wanted him not to be thinking about that during the game in the World Series. I was surprised he told you all, and he was acting a little strange, and now I'm wondering if that's been on his mind the whole while throughout the tournament, and I've been on him about practicing and not focusing.
Alright, well, so this is a good sob story. Here's your heartfelt, emotional.
I'm sure he's super excited you're here. Enjoy the game. Great to see you here.
Alright, see, now might have to start rooting for North Carolina.
Julie, thank you. The great
I am the gun pencil eraser dealer.
You can just see that
Oh,
youthful
really?
innocence in his face. Overjoyed with his double.
Yeah, his tweets
way more importantly than
are
his
kind of
damage here.
embarrassing at times, you know? It's like, really? Are you that stupid? Did you think before you opened your mouth and then took those words out of your mouth and put them to Twitter?
Man, I'm getting emotional just.
I mean, his tweets are almost as bad as Austin Yeager's tweets. I mean, I'm just saying.
Matthew Mateus is over there kind of putting his batting gloves on.
I just think it's weird. All these are extremists are coming out while he's presiding, but I know it's not his fault.
They use him as a late inning reliever.
Yeah, and the Democrats, of course, have to use that. You know, Trump obviously created each and every one of these extremist groups. Yeah, what about all the people that are leaving Trump?
Hey, Mom. Hey.
You talk about the people that are leaving, but you also look at some of the people that he chose, like to be members of his cabinet. And, you know, sometimes they don't look like they're really the best choices to begin with. So, you know, maybe it's a good thing that they're not hanging around. Ed VCast, welcome, happy Friday. Today is Fajita, well, Fajita Friday. I suppose I better say it properly because I don't have the spelling in front of me or in front of you guys, and you won't understand when I say Fajita. I'm actually meaning fajitas, and yeah, that second one is, I know it's right, but it's more funner to say Fajita and tortillas and jalapenos and because exactly everybody gets triggered when I say it wrong. And look, if I wanted to speak Spanish, I'd be saying I was gonna say fortillas, fajitas, but this is America, damn it! I'm gonna say fajitas. No, I'm glad Bannon is out. You know, Bannon, who's the communication guy that went all gung-ho and he was gonna fire them all and went on the little profanity-laden tirade and then, oh, alright, I'm gonna step down. Again, maybe just poor choices for the positions. I don't know.
Pennsylvania's oldest operating minor league yard will play host to a major league game, and the 2,600 seats will be filled with the majority of little leaguers.
So, how many people in here know a sugar daddy?
A very colorful night. The weather's supposed to be outstanding.
You guys go grab a sugar daddy and bring him in here, and maybe we'll liven up the stream a little bit.
So this is a very, very important little piece of history. That's the ticket to a game at Bowman Field.
That's a serious. I mean, it's like
legit.
You know.
Don't rip that bottom.
Nah, I'm just kidding. The news on Kelly is firing and hiring.
What he feels about being there. Are you excited about this?
Well, you know, if he can get his cabinet, the chief of staff, he get some competent people in there, I think.
There's going to be a Major League Baseball game played in front of 2,500 kids. You know,
let Trump get his staff ironed out. Let's get things, all the wrinkles ironed out, and
I think that's what kind of gave me goosebumps.
I instantly had a sugar daddy when I broadcasted once.
That will be in attendance, the colors that'll, you know, circle that field.
Nobody likes a braggart, Beckham.
I'm looking forward to
I was just like, what are you doing? You know, apparently, I've seen some tweets where this guy is dropping a lot. I mean, he's running into sugar daddy status, and then he starts DMing the girls, the young girls, and starts asking for nudes. Foxy's my sugar daddy. I wish, you know, I hope I win the Powerball, which is 560 million, because it's like 300 and some million cash option, and I'll be sugar daddy. Call me Sugar Daddy Foxy, and we'll have fun. Hey, Anonymous Official, how are you doing? Yeah, I most definitely would not be stingy with my winnings, and would definitely share. And I think we would have to have a Fox fan get-together, like in Hawaii or someplace like that. And, you know, flights and tickets and everything, hotel rooms would all be paid for and provided. Or we could take a cruise. But cruise ships...
He's the flamethrower, they call him.
I read recently there was a cruise ship that made everybody stay in their rooms and kept the power off for 10 days because pirates were trying to attack the cruise ship. And so they had a blackout so that they faked out the pirates. That's not the type of cruise that we'd take if we're going to do it. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, AJ, how are you doing?
Yeah, Bradley, right? JBJ. Check out baseball tonight after this game. Andrew Benintendi made a catch tonight in which there was a 14% chance that he would catch the ball.
I think the catcher needs to keep the glove on.
He then made the catch.
You could argue that's
I'm doing pretty good, AJ. It's a Fajita Friday, so be sure to eat a fajita to celebrate. And then we're just watching some more Little League World Series stuff. It's the opening rounds of the actual Little League World Series. So, you know, and we've got a week. You know, this is going to go. Thank you for inviting your fans. It's too late. I had a pizza for dinner.
And because Anderson's so pitch efficient, but he's not overpowering, it's like you get him through.
Well, that's okay. You're watching the same game.
Now all of a sudden you
yeah, this is just the start, and they continue on all weekend, all of next week, and next Sunday is actually the final game to determine the Little League World Series champion. Gang, gang, bro! 4-1. It's 5-0, and North Carolina is in the lead. Well, not we. I'm rooting for South Dakota because they're in the Midwest region. They beat out Iowa to come here, so you know, by default, they're the team that I'm rooting for. But they're not really playing the best. They need to get their act in gear because it's the bottom of the fourth, and they're in a big deficit.
Some kind of battle. He's like, I'm all right.
The game started yesterday, and your state lost. Oh no!
This is some gas here, right to the outside corner.
You know, they support squad. I don't know if you heard earlier, but they said, or they've said in the last several years, no team that has ever lost their first game has come back to actually win the championship. So, you know, even though they're not out, and it is possible, that was a power swing. Oh.
I like it. Give us a little smile. That's all right.
I like it. We saw Ditmars hit one.
He was going for a home run on that one.
Last night.
and then some, apparently.
Was trying to match him.
I love that.
Yeah. Let it rip.
Oh my God! Look at so that pitch was the equivalent of a 98-mile-an-hour Major League Baseball throw. That's how fast this guy's throwing. I see why South Dakota's struggling right now.
Breaking ball called strike. You guys made a great point, though, that ultimately in this game you've got to play with your emotions.
Madeline Morris, thank you for the love.
Thing to do, especially at this age, but such a valuable lesson.
Ooh, wow.
You know, those cliches you always hear about, you know, focus on the next pitch and turn the page. And look at this rip.
Yes. This is a battle right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he wanted to hit so bad. He's trying too hard.
Take his glove, go back to first base. End of 4, North Carolina.
Alright, we can still do it though. In the 2nd grade, I could sneak around class and steal like a boss and never get caught. Why? What inning is it? It is...
one of the greatest legends in
It's going to be the top of the 5th.
Remember from Friday Night Lights.
The greatest high school team ever.
This is a story that
They just completed the bottom of
What if I told you the greatest high school
the
football
4th.
team in Texas?
I got cool stuff. Did you get an education? Or did you just take stuff that didn't belong to you? For shame, Catanamos. For shame. Don't make me get the Game of Thrones Walk of Shame soundbite. Don't make me. Halo Lego guy. A shark tooth necklace. Nice. Can I play the tra-la-la-la? Of course I can.
All the energy tonight is belonging so far to North Carolina. They have a 5-0 lead. They've been at the top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th.
Game summary shows Chase Anderson, 3 innings. He didn't give up any hits. He threw only 37 pitches. The winner will play
5-0. Come on, South Dakota. You gotta pick up the
And now we begin
your
playing in the
gameplay
5th
here.
with a big rip from the 2nd hitter, Carson Hardy.
I played the song for you, Becca, and you weren't even here. You left.
Anderson to Mateus thing that Carolina's got going. Right center and deep. Back there is Craven good, and he makes the play.
Nice. Good play, good play.
Hardy's retired.
Oh, you heard it? Oh, okay. So if you guys weren't here this morning, Hitman's Bodyguard is a pretty good movie. I recommend you seeing it.
There's only 2. Sorry, Carl.
That's all right. I understand. You know what? You guys just big league me, didn't you? That's what this is all about.
Just switching devices, I see.
4 games now?
Yeah, you have been.
We just needed Jess in the booth. Get something done. Thanks, Jess.
It's going to be really, really cold on a perfect hot day.
That's not very nice. Just slap that spoon out of her hand.
You would get that, and I wouldn't get it. You really planned this,
Did you
didn't
get one?
Do you see one?
I feel really bad.
I'm sorry.
She didn't feel bad at all.
Oh, this is good.
Did you? I couldn't tell from your insincerity. Did you really feel bad?
No.
No.
I remember I never even had fried dough until I was here last year, and he had explained to me what it was.
You have to get some fried dough.
Guys, we got a new pitcher.
Oh, new pitcher.
We'll be eating.
Well, we got Mason Riley's going to take over here for Sioux Falls, South
They've got
Dakota.
favorite emoji. Apparently that's a thing now.
Has not had a fried Oreo yet.
Fried Oreo, yeah, or fried dough.
If you Amazon, they do giveaways, so join and enter to win. What's that, Support Squad?
I actually was bragging to the boys last night that that's all I had was fried Oreos.
If you do what with Amazon?
That's Jules. Olympic soccer.
Olympic diet.
Oh my god, that ice cream
That's
looks
solid right there.
Look at our
Come
man.
on, Jess.
That's not solid, what we're seeing.
You can't spit it back out once it goes in. What are we doing?
No. It's just become a chow fest. Anytime there's a pitching change, you go to the food.
Hot dogs, fries.
Team Canada. By the way, as we play the fifth
Am I
here,
missing something?
Todd
Because the
Frazier,
chat went kind of dead.
former
I just assumed YouNow is screwing up
Hero
again.
champion for Tom's River, has hit a home run for the
Nope.
Yankees tonight as they play the Red Sox. Jess and Adnan and Tim will have highlights of on Baseball Tonight after this.
What?
Good lord, that's a huge water bottle.
It's like a yard of pure sugar. It's like dripping down his chin.
And it's going down his neck. AJ, thank you for the 50 likes.
Eat, sleep. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. That was huge, wasn't it?
South Dakota, Mason Riley throws now. We've
He's
seen
going to be
Phillips.
peeing all night
Now goes
long.
back to shortstop. Thomas Barrett bats. Fouls that one out of play.
Amazon does giveaways?
Yeah, Foudy.
So how do you sign up for it?
Williamsport diving into the baseball
You know,
ballpark food.
donuts are like her favorite food group.
We hooked her up with donuts actually on her first
I heard you
meeting.
did.
Yeah, we hooked her up.
There we go,
That was an
straight.
Ephus Delecta. You see that pitch come in? About 12 miles an hour.
Carl became my new best friend.
Yeah.
Donuts on the first day.
Oh, nice.
Didn't work twice.
Came out.
So Barrett's going to go into
I got excited because it was a good hit, but then realized it was the wrong team.
He's laughing at himself for doing it.
Wow. Thomas Barrett continues what's been a perfect night. He got things started back in the first with a double down the left field line, walked in his last at bat, and now hits one of the hardest balls hit all night, a rocket to center field. We've scored a single and an error on the center fielder.
What I do like is how players from the other team are like giving high five, well not high fives, but congratulating him on a good hit and stuff like that. There's some pretty good sportsmanship going on there.
So he's known as the jokester, right? And he's got the pants pulled up. We've seen him kind of in the heart of all the cheering and the ruckus. Lucky socks.
Why are his pants pulled up above his knees?
Total character. I mean, look at all the rolls he had to do.
Hunter Pence style with the pants above the knee.
He's going to take off running,
Pre-stance ritual.
and they're going to fall down, and he's going to trip himself up. Or he's going to get hit by a pitch.
As the son of the manager quickly put his arm up to remind Barrett to stay there at
Sign up with Amazon and then search giveaways.
fun, but it sometimes can be a little weird.
A little weird.
A little weird. Right center
We could do that. I could sign up for a giveaway, and then if I win a giveaway, then I could give it away on YouNow. In the news! That's right, Angie. We are watching Little League World Series, the opening round play, North Carolina versus South Dakota. It's Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sioux Falls, South Dakota is from the Midwest region, which beat the Iowa team. So South Dakota is the team that I'm rooting for, and of course the team that I'm rooting for is losing 0-6. So
Continues to roll here in the fifth.
This is pinch hitter Will Casey. You think the parents get into this? By the way, I want to go back to the dad being the coach is fun, but sometimes can be a little
so you linked
because the rumor has that this year Jess was
forgot the
Little
H.
League coaching.
That's right.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, my debut.
Yeah, that
was,
whole link didn't work at all.
Yeah, the Nationals, Moore Park, California.
And who was the child that was playing on that team?
Caleb, my oldest, and.
How would, if we asked Caleb what it was like to have mom, how would he describe that?
I'm hoping weird would not be the response. You know what? At 7, I would hope he'd be like, it was awesome, because he literally would stand behind me when I'd be coaching, and he'd be like, Coach Mom. He would call me Coach Mom. And he'd be like pointing to all the teammates, like, my mom's the coach, so you're going to want to listen.
Yeah, I did click the.
Sit and listen with the rest
I
of
did
them.
click the link.
You're not assistant
Notice
coach, Caleb.
how there's no H. There's just TTPS, so it failed.
That Dad treats him just like the rest of the players. So Caleb's going to have to get used to that. You're just like the rest of the players.
I need to learn.
But
how
I
to do
did
that.
find
I don't know how
this.
you treat your own child. Definitely harder on your own.
So what did you learn? Give us some observations. This is like what, 5, 6, 7? How
Yeah,
old
so
are these guys?
5, 6, 7-year-old coach pitch, and okay, I mean it was eye-opening. So they love to do dirt angels on the field. So
like
that's
snow
like
angel,
snow
but
angels,
dirt.
but this is what California kids do. And a line drive was hit over our shortstop's head while he was doing a dirt angel, and I said, "Hey, the ball."
The link that I posted gives you,
said, yeah,
or the page that I posted gives you links to view active giveaways. You could create giveaways, participating in giveaways, frequently asked questions, hosting a giveaway.
I think you got to nip all the
dirt
angels in the bud right there.
At 5, 6?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
You want them to be
Alright,
in
let's
touch with their
try
creative
that.
side.
It's a fine line though, because tell you what, they love that.
Nintendo Switch case giveaway. Oh, nice. Hosted by Nintendo Switch case.
The umpire down there, which they're going to do.
Tap the box to see if you want. Everybody tap the box. Oh my god, I won!
No.
That was one and done.
It was an awesome
Wait.
experience, but probably one of the hardest things I've ever
Oh no, wait.
had to do. Coach
You
your own
didn't
kid,
win, but then it says you won. A second chance to win via Facebook.
After a year of coaching Little League.
Trolling on Amazon.com to
doesn't have to eliminate dirt angels.
All right, here's our guy, Ashton Byers, double to right center his first time up. And the count even up at 1-1.
If you click on that link, back of the second link that Support Squad Matt posted, it takes you to an Amazon giveaway page, and it's a Nintendo Switch cover giveaway.
That's a double play.
And yeah, I didn't win either. And there's a box down at the bottom that you gotta click.
One of the harder double plays you're gonna see. It's very difficult to turn double plays.
Here's a good double play by South Dakota. Go to second, over to first. Oh, good job.
With another nice scoop.
They about had the bases loaded. Getting themselves in the pickle.
Tell me stories on the field.
So, I made this mistake. Oh, gotta go. That giveaway is fixed? Yeah, probably. Mona Day, thank you for inviting your fans. So, Jinx has, like, an allergy to plastic. So, I gotta use, like, porcelain bowls, or now I've got tin bowls. Well, alright, night, AJ, thank you for stopping by. I recently made the mistake, I bought a large bag of cat food, and I put it in a plastic, it's the dry food, and I put all that stuff in this plastic container, and then I've been feeding her. Well, now she's got, like, this rash that's showing up all over the place, which is what happens when she has a reaction to the plastic stuff. I know, things have been going so good, I totally forgot about it. So now she's sitting in front of me, and she's squirmy, because she's got little itches all over the place. Osbrant, hello. And she's got the itches, she's squirming, and she's scratching. Or, if I pet her in the right spot, she just leans right into it, and... Well, late at night, she sits and looks at me and starts screaming at me, so, yeah, she probably does hate me. Osbrand, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? We are watching Little League World Series. The baseball just started its opening first round. And it was in commercial break. Now we're back. We're back. There we go. Get on base. Get on base. I don't think South Dakota is going to win.
I'll say this,
They
actually hit the ball pretty hard.
They
The
came to play at regionals. They just, I don't know, didn't come to play here for some reason.
It really has. There's been hard hit balls on both
A little
sides.
disappointing.
The defense, not only tonight, but in the entire Little League World Series, like it seems like year in and year out, stellar from these kids.
Mason Riley. Oh,
Yeah, the link that I gave goes to all giveaways.
2 steps to his left and a dive and a web gem.
And it's the jump that he gets off the bat, too. Just a great reaction on a hard hit.
Yeah, that was a
ball,
web
but he
gem.
reacts right away,
They're
knows
just
what's
getting
going up the middle,
outplayed.
not afraid to leave his feet, and for a tall shortstop, able to make this grab would look like a base hit already.
Nathan, hello.
Nearly the first hit of the night, but
And that
again,
poor
some
catcher.
more good contact.
The pitcher's throwing so hard, he's throwing the mitt off of the catcher. The kid's gonna have like bruised palm
We're back at it again on Sunday.
at the end of this game because the pitcher's throwing so hard. There's not a lot of padding on those catcher's mitts. It was a good catch. Great effort. Definitely a web gem. Our catcher had a problem with that as well. We had to get this padded gel
That was close. A little too close.
thing to insert into his catcher's
I'll tell you what, I
mitt
sat
so
down
that it
there
would.
last year in a night game in that camera well where it's open. And
Yeah, it
it's,
doesn't have a lot of padding. We had to get this
glove,
gel
I was ready to
thing
go.
that we'd insert into our catcher's mitt that would it would mitigate some of the torture, but we had to swap out catchers because as soon as the catcher was done catching for this particular pitcher that we had, he couldn't catch the next day because his hand was just too sore.
It's a great look from down there, but you get a righty with a hard thrower on the mound. Better watch yourself over there.
2-2 to Riddell.
Thank you for the applause, Brent.
So Mateus has come in. He's faced
Oh,
6. He's struck
man.
out 3. He goes 1, 2, 3 here in the 5th. Pitch count comfortable. 26.
Well.
No hits for South Dakota.
Oh my God, 26 pitches after 5 innings.
And you deserve to
That's
sleep
incredible.
even harder. So Mattress Firm is giving you a sneak peek at incredible.
Yeah, Sioux Falls they're gonna lose this game. I think they're gonna be out. You love my voice. Well, thank you. You know, just so you know, it's computer generated.
Just like everything else that I do. I can change it up.
Or down, or whatever you wanna, however you wanna call it. I can change it depending on the mood
And you know what I'm trying to do. This is nice. I'm going backwards in the hashtag. Yay! Oh, now this is embarrassing, everybody. Bun Buns is in front of me. That's okay. So I think everybody, what I'm gonna do after this game is done, I'm going to end my broadcast because then I'm going to go back to playing Subnautica. Wait, where's my volume? Come here.
Moment of the game. It's brought to you by
Oh, here's the moment of the game.
A little hot dog at Ashton Byers. It's kind of a family of performers. Byers delivered a big double there, gave that beautiful look at his dad, who is here, and he's dealing with a pending heart operation. All fired up to watch his boy get the double and check out the celebration.
Yesterday, there were some incredible home runs that were going on. A Grand Slam home run, among others. So we are in the top of the sixth.
Carolina's got a 6-0 lead over South Dakota, and they bat. First pitch, swing and a miss.
North Carolina leads 6-0. We're hoping for the green team.
Our guy Sully Schlimgin is behind the plate right now.
Yeah, there's 2 international games that I'm going to go back and watch.
Softball players, 3 brothers and sisters. Every one of them either plays baseball, softball, or is a basketball player. So if you're a Schlimgin, you're an athlete.
You know,
sounds like a commercial.
I want to say.
You know,
you can get
so their schedule got kind of messed up today because they got rain delayed. So the international and the national games, they're both being played at the same time.
Second baseman there, Phillips catches it. 1 down, and we go down to Julie.
All right, guys, that 1998 team, well, this North Carolina team actually got an inspirational speech from them.
Curse you, Mother Nature, raining on these games, messing up everything.
Made it all the way to the championship game. There they are.
Tar Heel Little League, Greenville, North Carolina.
New Jersey, but they gave this team from North Carolina a speech on the top of the hill tonight and said, listen, guys, just stay calm. You've done all the work. You're here for the
that
right
is
reason.
awesome.
Go be you. Go be great.
The 1998 North Carolina Little League World Series winners are there watching.
To a guy that homered tonight, was a home run derby
What
champion.
are you doing under the
Hit a
desk?
homer in that championship game and got the last out of the Little League World Series.
Carried the Toms River team that year.
It was cool. We had the Yankees, Booney and I, on Sunday night last weekend against the Red Sox, and it was cool to hear him reminisce about this experience.
Center fielder Cohen Henry is there to make the play, and there were 2 down.
And he said his #1 memory of all the things and the experience, he said, were the friendships. And he had such I mean, Todd Frazier still is 11 a lot of times when he goes into it. And he talked about all the different kids from all over the world. He remembered names from international kids. I mean, we're talking, what, 20 years ago now, almost.
Yeah, should have been fun. Hey, we're going to let Leo come in and get this last out right now. Okay? Yeah, we're going to move you out to right field. Okay? And then we'll send Jackson in for him. Okay?
Well, they're trying to drag this game on as long as they can.
All right, so the coach moving
Bottom of the 4th, Korea
up.
8 versus Dominican Republic 1.
He's ready. I tell you, this team, they're encouraging, that's for sure.
So, support squad, did you see yesterday's game? Was it Italy,
Beautiful thing.
Africa against Canada?
That smile, that's such a good thing to see.
I can't remember his name, but they had one player on the Canada team that had 2 home runs, and his second one was a Grand Slam home run. I think they won that game 12-2.
Center at night, it streams live on the ESPN app. Tim Kirkchin getting makeup on.
Yep, a little touch up for Timmy.
Susie Pop working her thing.
She's getting it done.
Well, that's how they know that they're on TV. They're watching themselves. Well, that's kind of nice.
Probably some movie review or something. And Jess is going to head down there and help out with the baseball tonight. Right after
Heather, we're hoping for South Dakota, the green team. They're the home team. Unfortunately, they have 0 runs. North Carolina has 6, but South Dakota was in the Midwest region. They defeated Iowa to get here to the World Series. So, you know, just by default, that's the team we're rooting for. If they lose, probably have to pick another team.
You get that anywhere. Fried dough's kind of unique.
Yeah, the team that we're rooting for is kind of like a moving target.
And they're not. Fried dough is not a funnel kick.
Exactly.
On the ground to third.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Real quick. Leo Huner.
Yeah, the team that's losing.
We are looking at
So they have 1 inning to get 7 runs. It's possible. Lots of things are possible. Just not necessarily probable. And probably isn't going to happen. And Luke comes back after probably watching Bun Bun. Wait, where's Bun Bun? No, nope. No, he didn't get off. Oh, Just Bob Show is live. How long has he been live for? 40 minutes? I missed that notification. So, Bob's saying happy birthday for you? Did you tell him that you already heard the naughty birthday song and you wanted something different? I stole it from Bob, so... So I suppose him we're not stealing. Turnabout's fair play.
Differing styles, Chase Anderson.
Alright, here we go, everybody. Bottom of the 6th. Here's South Dakota's got to get their head in the game here. They need the bats need to get hot.
With a little help from his friends behind him. Great play up the middle. A shortstop diving, and there you see the lines. Anderson and Mateus both been outstanding tonight.
And let's dispel the myth that the only pitchers for this team are Mateus and Anderson. Thomas Barrett threw 5 innings in the regionals. Greenway gave you 2 innings. Hardy gave you 2 innings. So they do have other pitchers. Back in 2008, Jesus Soseda of Mexico pitched the perfect game. This would obviously be a combined perfect game if they can do it. It's going to be hard because you know who's up?
Yeah, it would be a combined perfect game. Come on, South Dakota, let's mess up their perfect game. Alright, everybody, cheer for messing up the perfect game.
How's your emoji game? Because Booney's been really frustrated by his lack of
Me, a
emoji
stalker.
game. Are you familiar with all of them?
Because I know you.
He's not quite up with the emoji.
Are you?
Yeah, I have like
You get off on Bun Bun's
some big like hands, like muscles.
broadcast style. Oh, I feel real good now.
Yeah, the kids are all
I just passed Dancing Mario.
What's your favorite emoji? And they can verbalize it.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Smiley face with the guy with the glasses on, you know.
I like the Latina dancer lady emoji.
Yeah.
Use that one a lot.
So, has anybody heard the rumor? Alright, bye, Giggles. Has anybody heard the rumor that YouNow got hacked?
Logan Boom.
Or the rumor that they're trying to add bots?
And the perfect game.
Could you broadcast football games, or would that not be allowed? Like NFL games? Probably not going to be allowed.
Pitches, so this has to happen quick for it to be a 2-man perfect game.
Yep.
Well, Luke, so they were saying in Loki's broadcast that YouNow actually got hacked like yesterday or on Wednesday, and instead of just rebooting the servers to clear out whatever the hacker did, they're trying to fix it by not restarting the servers, and so that's why everything's all fudged up. And then the other thing is, they were thinking that they were trying to introduce bots. And Loki's reasoning was because last night he had over 200 viewers and like just 10 people chatting. So that's why he thought that they were introducing bots. Now, what they're trying to do with that, I don't know. So that kind of makes me feel bad because I thought the 35 or 40 people that were watching my broadcast this morning, and then he says that most of them are probably bots. Dang it. Oh, on both servers. Remember when they tweeted big changes were coming?
A lot of people in yellow screaming. No. He's honed in.
I don't know that I actually saw that tweet. Hey, DJ. Well, actually, and that was... Didn't Corky think that the big thing was Austin Yeager getting a sub button? Was that the tweet? And then I thought what the big thing was the Frozen Coke Burger King get-together thing. I thought that's what their big deal thing was. I could be wrong. 29 minutes for a free spin. DJ, I'm probably not going to be on for that free spin because this game is about to be over and I'm going to get off after the game is done.
I think anything's possible. I think all 4 teams.
That's okay. You can use it on somebody else.
It's going to come down to obviously just who plays the best.
I appreciate you. I appreciate the thought, though.
Better than everybody else, and they went on to win the whole thing.
You can save it. Well, not save it, but you can schedule if you're going to make it to my Monday morning broadcast.
The depth now of the arms of North Carolina. Carson Hardy come in, who is
all right. Support squad's going in the timeout corner. Ruining it for everybody. My broadcasts in the morning, DJ, are 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Away from a combined perfect game, and that one is off. As our guy Jacob Calder
is a combined perfect game a thing? I mean, apparently it is because they're talking about it. Oh, there it is.
Strike 3. It sent South Dakota to the ground. And North Carolina into the record books with a combined perfect game.
Well, there you go, folks. So, what's the next team that you guys want to see lose? We can root for them next. Let's see. Oh, I don't know.
Well, and it was a perfect combination of you saw some control, you saw some power, but the defense behind them that was also perfect. You got to credit their first game.
Sayonara, South Dakota.
It is perfect. It's a good sign.
And don't forget a number of quality at bats from North Carolina. They look like a team to.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for coming and oh yeah, we got to touch Lambo. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. You could go watch Just Bob's show. He's in first place. He's highly entertaining, pretty funny. I love his when he's on the phone, when he's on whatever the hell it is. I forget the name. Yep, there's his sticker. So, thank you guys. LC Silencer, thank you for the love and support. Icy Flames, Sienna, Wido, AJ, thank you. Marmar, Luke, Cindy, Felvisha, and Greg. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good weekend. Have a Fajita for me. And I will see you guys all on Monday. Who plays tomorrow? I don't know. Let me see. People. Here's the schedule. So on Saturday at 1 o'clock is Mexico against Europe, Africa. 3 p.m. is Mid-Atlantic against Great Lakes. 6 p.m. is the loser of Game 5. So that was Australia-Japan game. Plays the loser of Game 7, which is Asia-Pacific and Caribbean. And then loser of Game 6, Northwest and West, and the loser of Game 8, so Midwest. Came from Bob too. I'm the only one. Wait, what? Why did you leave Bob? What's he doing? Well, either way, I'm gonna go stop in and watch him. So, thank you guys. We'll just finish this up. You guys have a good night. And you guys have a good weekend. Stay foxy.